It's time! The 2025 Mega Tarot spread is now available for booking. Not only are we going to be looking at the individual month's energies for the year ahead, but we're also going to be highlighting 3 major opportunities for you to seize in the year 2025. So bestie, what are you waiting for? Head on over and book your service. Hey Taurus, welcome to your mid-November 2024 tarot and astrological reading. This is Astro Baby 91. I hope you're having a wonderful month so far. So let's start off with your overall energy for the second half of November. Wow, you and Aries got the same overall energy card. The Sun card reverse. This lack of sunlight is really affecting you, so make sure you're getting up early and going outside if you're in the northern hemisphere. This is Leo and Sagittarius energy. Leo is your 4th house. Sagittarius is your 8th house. We have Mercury transiting Sagittarius at the moment. In the second half of November, the Sun will enter your Sagittarius 8th house, putting a lot of attention on the way you deal with debt and excess and problems and challenges. So it tends to be a tricky part of the year. It's important for you to cultivate your own happiness, your own fulfillment, your own contentment, because nobody else is going to do that for you. There's also something to be said about shining a light on parts of yourself that you have hidden or kept away or avoided. This is the time to reconnect with your inner child. Let's see what your challenge is for the second half of November. Rest and relaxation, getting proper sleep. That may be a focus for you. Achieving a restful, peaceful, balanced state of mind. 4 of Swords is also about setting good boundaries with people and making sure that they know that you need time for yourself to process things. And you tend to process things a little slower than most, Taurus, and that's okay. You just want to be sure. You want to be thorough in your consideration. So you may have to make some sort of choice that is difficult, okay? That's why you're taking your time, which is good. You're taking the time to make a decision here. Not everybody's going to be happy with what you choose. No matter what, you either make the choice and people are unhappy, or you don't make the choice and you hurt yourself. So that's where you're at challenge-wise for the second half of November. Oh. 2 cards for the good stuff. 8 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles. I promise that I shuffled these cards because 8 of Wands came out in the Aries reading too. Some of you guys, if you have Taurus and Aries in your chart, this is for you. 8 of Wands, beautiful, fast-paced energy. Lots of things are changing for you. There's a lot of energy. You may be going out more and seeing abundance here from all the work you've put in, all the energy, the resources you've invested into a situation or a project. It's coming to fruition now, and it's happening really, really quickly. Some of you guys have investments in different places, or you put in time, energy, and effort into different projects, and it's all coming to fruition at the same time, which is abundant, beautiful, exciting. You definitely put in the effort, and I see you watering these plants with a lot of care. So you are definitely going to, benefit from all of this, which is great. Lots of exciting, passionate energy here too. Your love life. I'm excited to see what's happening there. 9 of Wands reverse. So another reference to the 8 of Wands here. You're no longer, hiding here. You really want someone to come in. You're no longer putting up walls or being defensive. You've gotten over some sort of hurt. You've gotten over a rejection from the past, and you're now ready to go. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on from a situation, which is great. I love that. In fact, you may be trying to get over someone by dating someone else. Okay, that energy came through. Oh, your professional life, 9 of Cups. Two number nines. Next year is a 9 year, and nines are about just, gestation. It's also about culmination, perspective, looking back. Nine of Cups is a great card. Talks about achievement and being really happy and fulfilled with where you're at and what you're doing. You're seeing the comeuppance now, like you're seeing all of the good stuff in your career, in your life, after a period of stress and struggle. You're very proud of yourself. You've achieved a lot. You're achieving a lot in the next 2 weeks. You feel good, and people can see it too. What's your advice? Your advice is the King of Cups reverse. Oh, wow. It's okay to not be, totally emotionally present or available to everyone all the time. I think you need to reinvest that energy into yourself, into your own personal projects, into your hygiene and your beauty and your life in general. Pour that energy back into yourself until you meet someone that is worthy of that, because you have a lot of love to give, but you've been putting yourself last for a very long time. So it's time to put that back into yourself. There may be some sort of issue with a water sign. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be someone that is emotionally unavailable or emotionally difficult to deal with. In which case you should kind of mirror that energy. Don't try to change the person, just mirror them. So Taurus, astrologically, we have Venus in your Capricorn 9th house, and Venus is appreciation, it's consideration. And when it's in Capricorn, it's all about tradition and maturity. It's about structure and success. And your 9th house is knowledge and perspective, your mindset, your attitude, your outlook. So right now you have this beautiful way of looking at life because of where you're at in life, and because of how far you've come and the things that you've dealt with and the success and status that you've amassed for yourself. So that really affects the way you look at things. When you're successful, I feel like you look at the world in a more beautiful way. But right now your energy is focused on, gaining knowledge, gaining experience. You're focusing on your professional growth, which is wonderful. And you can make a lot of money that way too. It's time to be your best self during the next few weeks. On November 15th, we have, of course, the full moon in your Taurus first house, which affects your appearance and your physicality, your sense of self and your identity. And full moons are culminations. They're also this point of overwhelming need, right? This point of great need. And there's a great need now to secure yourself and make sure that you're good, make sure that you're safe, make sure that you're feeling like you're in control of your life. We have this conjunction to Uranus in your first house too. So if you have any sort of personal planets within 16 to 30 degrees of Taurus, you're definitely going to feel a shift, okay? A great shift happening in the way you look, how you put yourself out there, and your relationship to yourself is changing too, which is great. On that same day, Saturn stations direct in your Pisces 11th house, affecting your community, your goals, your vision, your sense of belonging, who you associate with and why. And with Saturn stationing direct, we have this restructuring, reestablishment, rebuilding of these things, this area of your life, which is great. And then we have, of course, Pluto entering into Aquarius on November 19th, and that's affecting your 10th house for the next 20 years. So having Pluto at the top of your chart can feel like you're meeting Bowser at the end of, at the end of your game. You're meeting the final bad guy, the main bad guy. And it can be a little overwhelming. Pluto here is about, confronting the system, the bad guy, the issue that's been kind of floating around in your life, but you haven't fully confronted it. The 10th house is all about your life journey and your path, your achievements, your career. So you may have to deal with themes of death and rebirth, transformation and destruction in your 10th house space. And that can just culminate into, dealing with issues that have been plaguing you for a long time and now need to be fully confronted. So the next 20 years will be tricky, they will be tough, but you just got to maintain that slow and steady pace and continue doing what you're doing, because it seems like you're doing a great job. So Taurus, this is Astro Baby 91. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.